apartment. I mean, you're taking care of Christmas gifts, watching the UFC fight. You guys come over here banging like a bunch of f***ing animals.
Look at this guy's face, and why does he keep doing this thing with his eyebrows? Yeah.
No one called them.
Friends, it's your favorite attorney aside from Tom or America's Attorney or whoever you would want your favorite attorney to be, but it's your favorite attorney session. Gladly here to join you again for another reaction. Today I will be reacting to a video entitled North Brunswick PD breaking into my home without a warrant. Retaliation. Wonder what they're retaliating for. This video is provided by Bryan B. Subscribe to his page for the full video. Remember to like and subscribe to our Attorney Reacts page, and please like and subscribe to my page as I'm trying to grow that platform as well. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. The weirdest video we ever had.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Everything all right?
Everything's fine.
Call.
From here?
Yeah. Are you the only one home?
No.
Who else is home with you?
My girlfriend, my roommate.
All right.
Everybody's fine.
All right. Well,
nobody called.
Somebody.
Can the police come and knock on your door? Yes, they can. Like any other citizen, police without a warrant can come knocking on your door asking to speak to you. Do you have to let them speak to you? No. Would any attorney advise you to speak to them? No. Do you have to even open your door to talk to them? No. If they wish to search your home for any reason, they need one of three things. The first thing they need is consent. They can have consent from you or anyone with the apparent authority to give them consent to search the home. Now, let's just say you or your spouse or some roommates are home at the same time, and one of your roommates says, oh yeah, hey officers, come on in. And you're like, oh no you don't. And you say, no, y'all aren't coming in. I don't give y'all consent to come into my place and search my shit. Then the cops may not be allowed to come in and search the home at that point. Why does this matter? They may come into the home anyway, but at that point, when cops break the law and enter a home and search it and find evidence through an illegal search, well, they don't get to enjoy the fruits of that illegal search, which is the evidence. So courts will deem it inadmissible evidence. The second thing they would need is probable cause and a search warrant issued by a neutral and detached judge. Probable cause is a burden of proof standard, and courts will find that probable cause exists where there is a reasonable basis for believing that a crime capable of arrest may have been committed, or where evidence of the crime is in the place to be searched. Now, the cops would need to present reasonable, articulable facts to a judge in order for the judge to issue this search warrant. So pretty much it'll take them a little time. The third thing is they need probable cause, but what if they don't have a search warrant? Well, they need probable cause and a warrantless exception to be able to search your place without a warrant. If the police have probable cause and don't have a warrant to search your home, they're gonna need an exigent circumstance. Exigent circumstances are defined as circumstances that will cause a reasonable person to believe that the entry of a private space or other relevant action that they're applying was relevant to prevent physical harm to the officers or another person's, the destruction of relevant evidence, the escape of a suspect, or some other consequence that would improperly frustrate the cops' efforts, the cops' legitimate efforts. Let's see if the cops have any one of these before they enter the home, but judging by the title, they probably don't.
They called and they said, they came back to this address and it said, they told us there was yelling or something in the background initially, so they hung up and they haven't been able to get in touch with everyone since. So
nobody called, everybody's fine.
All right, can we talk to them real quick?
No.
No, we need to.
Well, you're not.
The cops kind of seem unsure on who called them. First, they were like, I think they said something about a neighbor. Then they said somebody from the house. And they think it came back to this address. So they seem confused on who they got a call from. That's worth noting.
We need to.
It's not going to happen.
You don't understand how this works. We got a 911 call from this address.
Nobody called 911.
How do I know that?
Bro, do I have to prove something to you right now?
He said, how do I know that? Damn.
Yes, we have to speak with everyone who lives here to make sure they didn't call 911. As soon as we speak with everyone, we confirm everything's fine, we leave. That's it, man. We just make sure everything's fine.
What's your name and badge number?
McMillan 22.
Name badge number. Right there. Is that what you told me?
Can't see
Why
through
is
that.
such a problem?
Because you're over here shining a flashlight in my apartment. You're over here shining a flashlight. Let me finish what I was saying. Into my apartment. I mean, you're taking care of Christmas gifts, watching the UFC fight. You guys come over here banging like a bunch of animals.
Look at this guy's face, and why does he keep doing this thing with his eyebrows? Yeah.
No one called 911, and you're giving me a hard time. You're still shining a flashlight at me. Turn your flashlight off.
You want me?
Turn your flashlight off.
You're not understanding how this works.
Have a nice night, guys.
No.
Okay, so it looks like the cops took it upon themselves to forcefully enter the home without a search warrant. Can they do this? Technically, no, they can't. They cannot do this unless there's an exigent circumstance. Now, what exigent circumstance could they try to use in this situation? Just playing devil's advocate here. Come on, guys, give me a break. Y'all always calling me a bootlicker or whatever for being neutral and looking at both sides, but I don't give a damn. I'm still going to give you both sides. So no, technically, they forcefully entered this man's home. They're not supposed to do that. But what if they had an exigent circumstance? What if they communicate to the courts that there's an emergency aid exception? The cops kept saying that they wanted to make sure everybody in the home was okay. Maybe they got a call from there and somebody screaming in the background. If this is true, I'm not saying it is, I'm not saying it isn't. We don't have all that information. But if this is true, could they have enough probable cause for the emergency aid exigent circumstance to be able to enter the home without a warrant? I don't know. I'm not the finder of fact here, but I can tell you what the emergency aid exception is. The emergency aid exception pretty much says that law enforcement may enter a home without a warrant to render emergency assistance to an injured person or to protect an occupant from imminent injury. Now, this exception does not depend on the officer's subjective intent, nor does it depend on the seriousness of any crime they're investigating. It only requires an objectively reasonable basis for believing that a person within the household is in need of imminent aid. You guys tell me in the comments, what do you think? I'm not going to give you what I think, but you guys tell me what you think. Well, that video was short, but I made it a little long because, hell, I miss you guys. I wanted to talk to you guys. It's good to see you guys again. Remember to like and subscribe to our page. Please like and subscribe to my page. I got some material there for you as well. But yeah, the most important thing for this page is this page, so like and subscribe to this page. And tune in to all the other wonderful lawyers we have reacting on things here. And with all of that said, till next time, take it easy, my friends.
Let's go.